Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Subahibi. I assume this is gonna be the last episode for Chapter 5. At least for the current ending. I took a one-day break because I was playing Persona 5 yesterday. Well, you can't even say it's a one-day break because technically it's not been 24 hours yet. It's 5 a.m. currently. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to know what's gonna happen next. Well, I think I know what's gonna happen next. I just don't know the continuation of what's gonna happen, you know? Alright, I don't got much to say today. So without further ado, let's continue on. Utter defeat. Once I understood that, the conclusion was simple. My existence was no longer necessary. The personality created to erase Mamiya Takuji was instead defeated by him. More than anyone else on this planet, I was worthless and unnecessary.
んで、このまま消える気なの？
誰だ？
誰ってことないでしょうが。
ユキか。
そういうこと。何しけた面してるのよ。
しけた面か。ということは、お前には俺が見えるということか。
Why'd they translate partner like that? So, I have to say one thing, guys. Like, throughout the whole chapter, I've been kind of shitting on Yuki. It's not that I dislike her. It's just that, you know, I'm trying to put myself inside of Tomosane's situation. But it's hard for me to do that. Because, you know, most humans only have one single thought inside of their mind. Their own, right? Yeah, if you have schizophrenia, you'd probably have other people saying something in your own thoughts. But I don't have that, so it's hard for me to actually like relate to Tomosane in having Yuki speaking to you inside like that. To me, I only have my own thoughts, so the act of having someone else inside of your own thoughts kind of creeps me out. Is that supposed to be what happened? I don't know. Like, is that what it's trying to convey? Probably not. But to me, that's just how it seems. Okay, sorry about that. I got quiet for a bit. I was thinking about how, you know, that's the whole reason why Mamiya Takuji became like this in the first place, right? Because he couldn't take it. He had to make other personalities to, like, replace himself. To do other things. You know, I don't think I'm able to do that. My mental capacity, I just can't. I'm not one to actually run away from the truth, even after what he's been through. I'd probably kill myself. I'd definitely think about killing myself, for sure, but I don't think I can make something as crazy as a split personality. I can't imagine that. But enough about that.
当たり前でしょうが。
もう会えないかと思ってた。
もう会えないか。前もそんなこと言ってたな。
前そんなことを俺は言ってたか。
ああ、もっと前の話ね。まあいいじゃん。
The warmth of her skin, the scent of her body.
そうそう。私の感触あるんでしょ？
あ？
ならさ、意識を浮上させてみなよ。
意識の浮上。
今なら間宮は熟睡中だからさ、簡単にできるよ。
間宮が熟睡中。
I was buffeted by the wind. I never felt such a cool wind at this time of year.
ここは
The trees rustled in the wind. A creek babbled in the distance.
なんかやけに涼しいな。もう秋なのか。
何それ？
いや、俺はかなり長い時間、数ヶ月とか意識を失っていたかと思って。
そんな長く失ってたらもう元には戻らないよ。
ならなんでこんな涼しいんだ。それになんか水の音。これって小川のせせらぎ。
目開けてみなよ。
目？
Oh, my eyes weren't open. That's why it was so dark.
見えた？
目が開かない。
あら、そうなんだ。でも大丈夫だよ。音を聞いたり風を感じたりはできたんでしょ？
ああ、それは。だが
I had forgotten how to open my eyes. I couldn't pry them open.
人って呼吸の仕方を忘れることあるらしいね。寝てる時とかさ。でも落ち着きなよ。
Really? I've experienced sleep paralysis before, but I don't think you forget how to breathe during that time. You couldn't really move your body. But once you get it multiple times in a row, you kind of get used to it. At first, I was kind of scared of sleep paralysis. You can sort of hear some hallucinations too, like usually auditory hallucinations. I don't think I've ever experienced a visual hallucination, but I have heard, like, something calling my name before when I was in a sleep paralysis. It's pretty creepy.
落ち着いて目を開いてごらん。見えるからさ。
落ち着いて。なんだこれ。
おんぶだよ。
見りゃわかるわ。なんで俺はおんぶされてる。
Moreover, Yuki is wearing a martial arts uniform.
だってボロボロにやられたんでしょ？
だとしても実際に肉体には傷ついてないはずだろ。じゃなきゃマミや拓司の体にも傷ができる。
だから？
だからじゃないだろ。大丈夫だから下ろせ。
そう？体動かないんじゃないの？
は？
When I tried to get down, I could hardly move my body at all.
なんだこれ。
だからさ、ボロボロにやられたからだよ。
でもそれは脳内の。
Yeah, that's just figuratively, right?
何言ってるの？それ言ったらその怪我だけじゃなくて、あんただって私だって脳内だけの存在じゃないの？
そういう問題じゃなくて。
脳内だけの怪我なんてないんだよ。痛みは痛み。架空の痛みなんてない。
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Some people actually do fake their pain. Like, I understand about the phantom limb pain. Like, you know, when people had to amputate their arm because of an infection or some sort of bacteria. There are people who experience phantom pain. They experience, like, their arm freaking out or being really hurt, even though they don't have that part of their body anymore. But still, in the end, isn't that just your brain playing tricks on you? So then again, at this point in time, like, everything in, like, that Takuji, Yuki, and Tomosane is experiencing, everything is in their brain. Their brain is fucked up.
たまにいるらしいけどね。お医者さんとかで、あなたがその場所が痛いなんてあるわけないんですとか言う人。バカだね。痛みに幻覚なんてないよ。痛みは痛みだ。あんたが受けたものは幻覚でも何でもないんだよ。
I don't know about that, Yuki. I don't think I agree with that statement.
だからそういうややこしい話じゃなくて。
That also, like, well, what I always say is also like this. When you're bullied, if you don't feel pain while you're bullied, is that really pain? I don't know. Is that not pain? If that is how I think of pain, then maybe what Yuki said is actually true too. What you're feeling is I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe what I said is actually contradicting what Yuki said. I don't know.
マジレスするとね、あんたを無理やり意識上に引き上げた。だからあんたはうまく体が動かせない。
Like, what I'm trying to say is that, what if someone was being mean to you, but if you don't take it as something offensive, is that truly pain? Like, technically, when someone's being offensive to you, it can be, like, audio pain, right? Or, you know, verbal pain, verbal abuse. Is that pain? But if you don't really take them seriously, is that pain? I don't know. But they are, I think, that people who verbal abuse meant to hurt you. But if you don't feel it, is that pain? I don't know.
なんだそれ。意識を無理やりそんなことできるのか。
まあそれ相応のリスクもあるけどね。
リスク。
まあいいじゃん。ほら着いたよ。
Yuki, I don't know, man. I feel like they make Yuki a bit too omnipotent. She's able to do so many things that are just not explained, when Takuji's the only one that should be able to do it because he's the original personality. But maybe what the game is trying to convey is that Yuki at this point in time is like solidifying her own personality inside of Mamiya Takuji's body.
着いた。なんだここ。
道場裏じゃない。よく練習したでしょ。
いや、知らない。というか、ここどこなんだ。
間宮の道場だよ。懐かしいでしょ。
間宮の道場。それって父方の田舎、沢井村にあるあの古武道の道場か。
うん、それだよ。
懐かしいとかいう問題より、なんでそんな場所に。だってここって確か。
So Tomosane is having memories of some sort right now. It does seem like he's remembering something. There's no way he would know this.
東京から何時間かかるんだって感じ？
ああ、気軽に来れる場所じゃないだろう。なんでいきなり。
そうだね。さて、なんででしょうか。
俺の意識がない間に、今度はどれぐらいの時間を。
どのくらいだと思う？
いや、よくわからないが、そんな長い時間のような感じはしなかったな。
うんうん。それってどのくらい？
一晩というには長すぎる。でも丸一日、時間的にはそんな感じがする。
Is this truly the surface? I don't know.
にもかかわらず、自分を取り巻く状況が一変しているので驚いている。
ああ、そうだ。どういうことだ。
さて、どういうことでしょうか。それよりさ、体どう？ちゃんと動く？
Why is Yuki not answering our questions? She's being kind of strange.
体。ああ、そういえば。
Before, I could hardly move my body at all, but now I could move it normally. It was like I had forgotten how to move my limbs. Or maybe, like my entire body was weighted down with lead. That kind of feeling. That feeling was like...
まるで？何？まるで何み
Oh,
たいな
sorry.
の？
That's right. This particular feeling of unreality.
1日か2日。細かいことはよくわからないが、その程度の時間でこんな場所に立っている可能性よりも、むしろ夢。ここは夢の中か。
正解。冴えてるね。
So even in my own dream, Yuki appears. So you're also a part of the dream Yuki? You're not a real Yuki? I don't know. Maybe you are. Like, at this point in time, what is the difference between a dream and a delusion, right? Should I even be questioning what's a dream, what's a delusion? No. I spoke to Iria about this a few... Maybe it was yesterday? I think it was yesterday, but... It doesn't matter whether it's a dream or a delusion at this point. Almost everything that Takuji, Yuki, and Tomosane experiences in some form are a delusion.
確かに。この独特の身体感覚のおかしさは夢のそれだ。だが、
何かおかしい？
So what if the Yuki right here, right now, is Tomosane's delusion, and this is not the real Yuki? if she still acts like the real Yuki, isn't that the same as the real Yuki? Because they both don't exist in the first place anyway. Only inside of Tomosane's brain and Mamiya Takuji's. What's different? I can't quite put my finger on it. Like before, I was trying to judge Yuki as her own person, Tomosane as her own person, but at the end of the day, they're all inside of Mamiya Takuji, and like, you know, Tomosane is his own person, but I can't put my views, or I can't have the same views as they have, because they're just too different.
夢にしては意識がはっきりしすぎてる。まるで目覚めているような。いや、それ以前に夢の中でははっきりと夢であるとここまで意識したことなんかない。
Yeah, I don't know if that was even possible when you have split personalities to have lucid dreams. Maybe you can sort of say this is like the... Is this what Ayane meant by the borderline? The Kyokai-sen? Oh. I was trying to find a word where it's like a hub or something, but maybe this is what Ayane meant by saying the borderline.
そうだね。夢ってもう少し不条理だよね。自分の思考も見える風景も。まあ、ここで私がすっぱだかだったりしたらそれっぽいかな。
いや、その程度なら。
Please don't do that. I don't want to censor this scene, please.
んなわけないだろ。
Thank you, Yuki.
何言ってる。他人に見えないからってスカートめくってたやつが。
パンツとすっぽんぽんは全然違うわ。パンツなんて単なる布じゃん。
I wouldn't... Well... In a skewed logic, I guess that's true, Yuki.
そんなことはどうでもいい。それより、ここはもしかして。
I guess technically what Yuki said is true. People hold value into panties and undergarments, but they're not exactly showing your genitals. They almost show your genitals, but not yet.
明晰夢か。
お、ご名答。よく知ってるね。
いや、詳しくは知らない。ただ聞いたことがある程度だ。
そうなんだ。説明は？
参考程度に聞いておこうか。
そうだね。どういうことで起きているか知っておくのは重要かもね。あんたがやる気ならば。
やる気？
まあいいや。明晰夢はね、簡単に言えばコントロール可能な夢、意識された夢。脳みその前頭葉と海馬。まあ思考とか意識とか長期記憶を司る場所やね。起きていた時に見たり聞いた情報を整理する前段階。まあつまるところ、夢見てる時に前頭葉を半覚醒状態にさせ、海馬と連携させることによって夢をある程度コントロール可能にさせる状態のこと。
I thought it's actually the fact that well, there are like there are two ways to get to a lucid dream. One, you force your body to sleep, like your whole body except for your brain. Because I've actually read this somewhere before about lucid dreams. And there's also the second way where you wake up from slumber and then you sleep again. Especially during the times at like 4 to 5 a.m. That's a lot easier for you to get to lucid dream. I assume that's the way that Yuki wants, or that's the way Yuki is explaining how to get into a lucid dream. Where you said that you have to partially wake up your frontal lobe. The way I'm more familiar with is that you have to make your whole body asleep, but keeping your mind intact.
前頭葉を半覚醒。まあ理屈ではわかるが、そんなことができるのか？
Technically speaking, it's not possible to do consciously. In my experience anyway.
訓練によってある程度ならできるようになるという感じ。
Maybe. I don't really do it that often. I try to, but I always fall asleep at the end. It's kind of like when you're trying to meditate. When you're trying to meditate, sometimes you feel like elevated and stuff. It's actually your body sleeping, but your mind is still sharp.
訓練？ということは、これは訓練によって作られた世界なのか？
まあそうやね。
偶然の産物ということではないということか。
まあコツも必要だよね。例えば夢見てる時に前頭葉が半覚醒状態になると大体みんな混乱しちゃうからね。
なるほど、混乱か。わかるような気もする。半覚醒といえば金縛りを想像するぐらいだからな。
うん、夢を意識すると半覚醒状態で自分の体が動かないような錯覚に陥るんだよね。
Really? I never experienced that. I actually feel like when I know I'm in a dream, I can just do whatever I want. Though my heart rate would usually increase like so much that I couldn't be able to do a lot of things before I had to wake up.
いつもの身体感覚と夢の身体感覚の差、その違和感がさらに加速して海馬の記憶が勝手に自分が寝ている状況を作り出しちゃう。
Ah, what she meant is that when you're aware that you're inside of a dream and then you try to move your real body. I've never actually thought about that. I've never thought about moving my body outside of the dream, the dream space.
目が覚めてないにもかかわらず、作り上げられた状況が勝手に覚醒状況を減死させる。
そうすると心拍数とか上がって息苦しくなって、まあ最終的には目が覚めちゃうわけよ。
Ah, okay, so that would make a lot of sense why after I gain control of my body during lucid dreams that I really get woken up quite fast. Because I tried to move my body, I guess subconsciously, even though I was moving my body inside of the dream space.
さっきまで俺を襲っていた体が動かないような感触は半覚醒状態独特のもの。
うん、夢の中なのに現実の体を動かそうとしちゃうんだよね。
だが俺は目を覚まさなかった。それはお前の能力のためか。
さあどうだろうね。
I doubt she has that much power.
俺は夢を自由に操ることなんてできない。お前の能力以外では考えられない。訓練したと言ってたじゃないか。
See, this is what I don't like. The game is trying to give Yuki like so much omnipotence. It's crazy how Tomosane can just think this is all Yuki's power. Like, what?
まあ確かに夢を自覚する訓練っていろいろあるんだけどね。なんでもマレー半島の人たちで昔から独自の方法で明晰夢を見てたって話もあるし、
間宮拓司による消滅を逃れた手段。意識を封じ込まれた状態でありながら最小限の意識活動が必須だとしたら、お前のこの能力明晰夢は最も現実的な能力。
I suppose.
まあ確かにそうとも言えるね。
ここはお前の夢の中ということか。
そうか？
いや、なんで疑問系。
I would think it's most likely Mamiya Takuji's.
いやだってさ、これが私の夢とか断言するのってそれおかしくない？
Indeed.
はあ？何が？おかしいも何も、これはお前が訓練して手に入れた能力なんだろ
うん、そうだとしても少しおかしな話だろ？
何が？
じゃあ例えばここに葉咲ちゃんがいたら、それって本物の葉咲ちゃん自身かい？
Yeah, exactly what I was saying at the first start of this whole lucid dream sequence. This is probably not the real Yuki.
なんだそりゃ。そんなわけないだろう。だいたいこんな場所に葉咲は出てこない。
She can't come here, but you can make her to... Like, you can make a fake Asaki, Tomosane.
いや、夢の中に葉咲ちゃんが出てきてもおかしくないだろう。
だからそれは夢の産物だろう。葉咲自身が夢に現れることなんてありえない。
だったらさ、この夢が私の夢ならさ、そこに存在するあんたは私が作り出した夢の産物になるよね。
Yeah,
あ
this
ん
is
たは私が作り出した幻か？
exactly what I was talking about before too, you know? At the start of of what they're even trying to say here. Like, Yuki right now might be my delusion, but at this point, who cares? You guys are like delusions in the first place. Or at least I think you are. So, you might be solidifying your own presence in his body, like I said.
いや、待て。俺は幻じゃない。
なら逆かも。これはあんたの夢で私は存在しない。
it's impossible because the fact that you're both illusions in the first place means that you're both real. Isn't that right?
いや待て、俺はこんなに夢を自由にする能力なんてない。それに俺たちみたいに同じ体を共有している人間にユキの言うことは当てはまらないだろ
そう？それってそんな単純なものかな？
何が？
もし仮にだよ、これを乖離性同一性障害、通称多重人格ではないとするよ。
Okay.
はあ？なんだそりゃ。
まあまあいいから話を聞きなさい。例えばここに一つの肉体があるとします。この一つの肉体になぜか3つの魂が宿ってたと仮定してみてね。その一つの魂が夢を見るわけよ。
So they really want to go there, huh? I really didn't want to consider this possibility, but I kind of guessed the fact that, you know, they were gonna put souls inside of Takuji's body. Like, I never considered Yuki to be a delusion in the first place. She is her own person, Tomosane is his own person, and Mamiya Takuji is his own person. But like I said, what I wanted was that Mamiya Takuji went into a breakdown and he preserved their memories inside of his body by making these split personalities. But what Yuki's suggesting right now, right here, is that no, Mamiya Takuji didn't go crazy. He actually had 3 souls inside of his body. Like, my brain cannot accept that as the truth. My brain cannot accept that as fact.
その時夢に登場する人物が肉体を共有してないもの、他の肉体にある魂の場合は夢の創作であると断定して、肉体を共有している魂の場合はそれは創作ではないとする。なんかおかしくない？
いや、話が単にややこしくなって分かりづらいが、まず魂なんてない。俺たちのは単なる病気だ。
I agree more with Tomosane's point of view right now.
なるほど。魂なんてないか。まあそうしましょうか。
Well, there might be such a thing as a soul, but it's not exactly explained that well yet in terms of science.
でもさ、これがどちらかの夢で、どちらかが実在なんてしてない可能性は残るよね。
Exactly.
何が言いたいんだお前。
さーてね。たださ、この世界が誰かの夢だって話なんかしたら、現実だってそんなことになっちゃう。
I've thought of the possibility before too, but I don't think so.
そんなことはない。夢は覚める。覚めない夢ならそれは現実だ。
なるほど。覚めない夢は現実か。この夢も覚めること前提みたいだけど、まあいいわ。
それで、なんでこんな場所なんだ。
Yuki makes a good point though.
何が？間宮の古武道場が不満？
いや、不満とかないが。この古武道の道場って俺はもとよりお前だって実際に見たことあるわけじゃないんだろ。
そうなるのかな。確かに多重人格化したのって沢井村に間宮拓司が来ただいぶ後だもんね。
なぜ間宮拓司しか知らない場所を。
そっか。夢の中でもあんたはここに見覚えがないか。
当たり前だろう。俺が存在し始めたのってほんの2年前だぞ。間宮拓司がここにいたのって10年近く前の話だろ。
まあそうとも言えるけど、別にあんたにも記憶があってもおかしくはないでしょ。記憶の共有はかなりの率であったでしょ。
記憶の共有。
特に場所に関わる記憶は共有すること多いでしょ。学校の構造とか自宅までの道とかさ、共有してなきゃ大変なことばかりじゃない。
Now that she mentions it, well, didn't Tomosani say when he first came to that he doesn't even know where Takuji's house was? So while it might be true there are some shared memories, I doubt that he's able to like open the locks of the shared memories. Place-based memories are almost always shared. And besides that, language, common sense, and other knowledge necessary for day-to-day life. basic normal knowledge a person should have is shared between us. Which means I should have memories about this place too. He does, but they're probably locked away.
けど友実は全くこの場所を覚えていない。
ああ、全くないな。
なるほどね。全く見覚えがないのか。なるほどなるほど。
Yuki seems very distant compared to how she is usually.
何を納得している？
さあね。さてと、そんなことよりここで重要な質問があります。
質問？
というか、確認しておきたいことかな。確認しなきゃいけないことだな。
確認。
そう、確認。これが私の夢であれ、あなたの夢であれ、この状況を誰かが望まないと起きないのは確かなの。
Yeah?
誰かが望む？
そう。この場合、あんたか私、どちらかが望んだから明晰夢を見ている。ただの夢ならそんなことないけど、明晰夢っていうのはそういうものなの。
Actually, you can have a lucid dream by accident by how I said it before, like I said. When you sleep and then you wake up and then you go to bed again. Since technically the part of your brain is still active, but your body is still tired. So you're inside of that dream while your mind is still active.
まあ、そうなんだろうな。お前が言うのであれば。
次の私の質問にちゃんと答えてよ。
So I don't think what Yuki said on the previous statement there is correct.
質問に？
そう、大事なことだから。わかった？
おう、わかった。
まずですな、明晰夢っていうのは見るのは大変なんだけど目覚めるのは簡単。
Yeah?
というか、その夢を見続けることも覚めることもどちらでもできるのね。つまりここから君は現実に帰ることだってできるわけだ。
True.
現実に。
そう、今の状態で夢から覚醒すれば友実の人格は現実世界に戻ることができる。そうすれば現実世界で本物の葉咲ちゃんやバー白秋教のマスターや他のいろいろな人に会うことができる。
その言い方、意味ありげだな。
See, here's the thing though. Most people that experience lucid dream don't have this kind of mental capacity to actually think this clearly. They can control things at a very good variable. You know, to some degree they can control things, but not that much.
そうね、意味ありげよ。だから大事なことだって言ってるでしょ。
Like, consciousness is not something you can control that freely in the first place. Whether you have multiple personalities or not, I would feel like that's the truth on the matter.
ならば俺から尋ねるが、もしこの夢から覚醒しなければどうなる？
多分、いや、間違いなく次あなたが目覚める場所は間宮拓司との最後の戦いの場所になるわね。
最後の戦いの場所。
簡単に言えば次が間宮拓司と結城友実の最終決戦んで、それがどんな結果だとしても結城友実としての最後の目覚めになるでしょうね。
結城友実としての最後の目覚め。
今覚醒すれば、目覚めることができれば、友実には現実世界でいろいろなことをする時間が残ってる。さっきの時間感覚は大体正解。現在は15日。あんたが意識失ってから大体丸1日ってところ。
See, like, a lot of the things that are that shouldn't make sense is making sense. Like, how does Yuki know this is the 15th when she's inside of this space? That's my question. Is she also, like, inside of this space while also being outside for some reason or in some sort of way? I don't know. Maybe she's tapped into the subconscious like so much that she can even see when you're conscious. I don't know. Like, is she really that omnipotent? I don't think so.
今目覚めれば、たっぷりとは言わないけど、
To me, that's some sort of inconsistency.
目覚めなければ？
次のチャンスはないわね。
最後の戦いというわけか。
そうね。理由はわからないけど、彼何か明確な目的を得たみたいだね。
ああ、そうみたいだな。あいつにやられた時に奇妙なことを言っていた。
うん、だから間宮拓司にとって友実は全く不必要な人間になったみたい。このまま彼の意志が固まっていけばそれは顕著になる。明晰夢なんて作り出せること自体、これが最後のチャンス。もしかしたらこの夢が終わったら最後まで目覚めるチャンスすらないかもしれない。
ならなぜ次の目覚めが最後の戦いになるって言えるんだ。
まあ予想の範囲は超えない部分もあるんだけどね。前回の戦いで友実にとどめ刺さなかったでしょ。
I don't like how you can know of a very clear plot line by just saying it's my intuition, Yuki.
ああ、そうだな。
とどめを刺さないのなら次もあるのかなってだけなんだけどね。
I guess that's true though.
だからあくまでもその戦いがあるかどうかすらわからない。今ここで目覚めようが目覚めないで明晰夢の中でとどまっていようが、これが最後の時間かもしれない。
これが最後。
あなたもこれぐらいは知ってるんじゃないかしら。2012年7月20日、
予言。
今から数十年前、間宮拓司すら生まれる前のこと。とある教祖によって予言された世界滅亡の日。
白蓮華教会。
そのあたりのことは知ってるんだ。
知っているわけじゃない。たまたま教室で間宮拓司に触れた瞬間に脳に入ってきた。あれはあいつ個人が持っている記憶だったんだろう。
とりあえず間宮拓司は2012年7月20日に世界が滅びると信じてる。そしてその日の境目、19日に空に全てを返さなければいけないと考えてる。
空に返すってなんだ。
友実は知ってるよ、その意味。
What was that just now?
空に返すはそのままの意味。空に返す。まあ鳥みたいに飛べれば空にも届くかもしれないけど。
What a ridiculous way of putting it.
転落して
死ぬ。
全てをって言ってたが、全てって
予言だと多くの人って話だけど、多くって主観だからね。まあとりあえずできる限りの人間を空へ返す気なのは確かだな。
その多くの人間って葉崎は含まれてないんだよな。
さあ。
さあって、間宮拓司は葉崎を守るためにお前を作り。
でもさ、そんな法則はもう壊れちゃったんじゃないの？
あ、
その法則だったらあんたが間宮拓司にとどめを刺してなきゃいけないんだからさ。
だったら葉崎は、間宮拓司にとって一番身近な人間は葉崎だ。全ての人間を空に返す気ならまず。
葉崎ちゃんが心配なの？
当たり前だろ。お前はどうなんだ。
私の話なんてどうでもいいよ。あんたの意思を聞いてるのよ。
Ah?
葉崎ちゃんを守りたいの？
What do you mean I'm not the one who has to decide? How do you know about that? See, Yuki is being super cryptic right now, so I don't know if I want to trust her. It seems she's withholding information consciously. But why?
当たり前だ。葉崎に何かあったら。
そう。なら葉崎ちゃんを守りなさい。
守る？俺が？
そうね。正直言えば間宮拓司が葉崎ちゃんを殺そうとする可能性はゼロじゃないわ。それどころか殺そうとすると考えた方が道理が通るかも。
I mean, I guess that's true.
なんだと？何を悠長に。
でもまともに考えてみなよ。彼が空に返すことを殺すんじゃなくてより良い世界に導く方法だと信じてたらって。カルトにはよくあるじゃない。昔そういう事件があったらしいじゃん。人を殺すのをポアだと言って悪いことじゃないって考えてた。
What the heck is Poa?
なら葉崎は。
まあもうすでに終わったことだから彼も満足してるかもしれないけど。
すでに終わった？なんだそりゃ。
さあね、どういう意味だろう。 とりあえずどっちにしろ葉崎ちゃんを守るのは友さね、あんたの役目。
See, I don't like this. Yuki knows something, but she's withholding information. Why? What's the point? It seems like she knows what happened in chapter 3. She shouldn't know that because the one that saw Mamiya Takuji in chapter 3 was the first Yuki, or like the Yuki that Mamiya Takuji made after this one was erased.
ユキ、お前は。
甘えるんじゃない。いつまでも私を頼るなっつうの。
甘え。
そうだよ。あんたが葉崎ちゃんを守りたいと思うなら、あんた自身で守るのよ。
But what are you gonna do? Doesn't you being here mean that you can actually go outside of the world too? You're not making any sense. If you being here means that you can wake up, or if Tomosane being here means that he can wake up, it should also apply to you, Yuki. Why aren't you doing anything?
だってそうでしょ。あんたがこだわってた破壊者役やら調停者役やらのルールごとは消え去ったんだからさ。とりあえず守るといった意味では今現実世界に戻るという方法はありかもね。
今現実に戻ると言っても。
うん。例えば葉崎ちゃんを間宮拓司の手の届かない安全な場所に逃がすとかさ。まあ遠くの場所まで行かなくても白州教のマスターに保護してもらってたら問題ないんじゃない？
保護マスターに。
うん。それが望みなら今すぐに現実に帰ればいいさ。葉崎ちゃんとも会えるし、彼女を守るだけならそれの方が確実だ。
だがそれは一つの選択肢に過ぎない。そうなんだろう。
そうだね。
さっき言ったなユキ。どちらかが望んだから俺たちはこの世界にいる。明責務という世界に。
そうだよ。
This world appeared because either Yuki or I wished for it. I still do think even Mamiya Takuji wished for this world. I was struck by the impulse to just ask Yuki, were you the one who wished for it? But I couldn't. That would just be relying on Yuki again. That's right. The one who wanted this world to exist.
俺が望んだ。だからここに俺はいる。
いい答えだ。
How can you be so sure? I wouldn't be so sure of that answer myself. But maybe if you want it to be true, you gotta believe in it first, right? Then why did I want this dream? A lucid dream, a kind of world I could control. What I wanted. To return from this place to the real world. To spend the rest of the time I have left with Hasaki. To protect Hasaki. To accept the same fate as Mamiya Takuji. To return to the sky. In other words, to die. The other choice.
ユキ、夢を操作できるってどういうことだ？
一応は明晰夢の構造と簡単なやり方は教えたけど。
いや違う。脳のどのような働きが明晰夢を生むかじゃなくて、明晰夢の操作、やり方だ。例えば剣豪、伊藤一等斎がその妙に発射塔、その海岸の逸話。
Why are we talking about this?
一等斎は自らに恨みを持つ女とそれとは知らずに一夜を共にしてしまう。彼が寝静まったのを確認して、彼女は一等斎の枕元の刀を隠し、十数人にも及ぶ刺客を部屋に招き入れる。絶体絶命の一等斎だが、この状況下で眠りの中で敵の攻撃を避け、気がつくとこの妙義に開眼していたという。
Okay.
眉唾だけどね。
I would assume so too.
だが一等斎には他に無双剣という火立ちもある。これは無意識に敵を切るというもの。
I don't know if that's a true story or not, but it sounds so bogus. I feel like that's actually bullshit, just like what Yuki said. Like, if you think about it, if you can do something in your dream, that doesn't necessarily mean you can do it in real life, you know? Because reality, well, in the dream world, reality doesn't really like hold you down. So say you're piloting a freaking airplane in your dream, that doesn't mean you can actually pilot a fucking airplane in real life, unless at the very least you have some sort of experience with it. You wouldn't even know how to handle the cockpit.
明晰夢。無意識下で脳の一部だけを覚醒させ夢を操作する。大昔の剣豪の境地、その影を明晰夢に見出すってわけかい？
ああ、あくまでも直感だが。
友さね、いい答えだ。
So basically what Tomosane wants to do here is Goku, right? Making that... I forgot what it's called again when you go inside the time capsule thing.
なるほど。あんたは夢の中でしか得られない境地、明晰夢の中に自らの活路を見出すわけか。
Oh, that's not exactly what I thought, but okay.
ああ、お前いつか言ってただろ。意識下にありながらマミやタクジや俺の行動を感じることができるって。
Yeah, they call you guys the Black Surge.
意識下にありながら起きている時と同じように世界の動きを知る。
そうだ。なんだ、何がおかしい？
いやだってさ、常識から考えたら私の明晰夢がそんな大剣豪と同じ境地なわけないじゃん。伊藤一等祭って戦国時代なんて物騒な時代で真剣でバンバン切り合って一度も負けなかった人だぜ。
それはそうなんだが。
だいたいさ、私の能力なんて肉体を共有している他の人間の意識を探るって程度のもんだし。
I don't know about the so-called powers of your Yuki. I really don't believe you.
だとしてもそれが難しい。俺には全く理解できない。
I could believe that even Mamiya Takuji, even though he has the body, he is the one that, controls the body in the first place, would have no idea about what's going on in his subconscious 100% of the time. But saying that Yuki has a power to control the subconscious and being omnipotent like this, I don't think that's possible.
それに俺が戦うのは剣豪でも剣聖でも達人でもない。俺が戦うのはマミやタクジ。お前が言うところの肉体を共有している他の意識だ。そいつにだけ有効であるなら他の連中に意味がなくても手に入れる価値がある境地だ。
まあマジレスすると明晰夢に限らず夢の時間感覚はデタラメ。
That's true.
夢の中で感じる1時間が現実の数分に当たったりする。
I've slept for 15 minutes before, but it felt like a few days inside of the dream.
大剣豪様と同じ境地とはいかないけど、こと自分と肉体を共有している人間に対しては明確に現実の体感時間を変化させることができる。
ということは
ちゃんとその境地に至ることができれば、あるいはマミやタクジを倒すこともできるかもしれない。
Tomosane might want to defeat Mamiya Takuji, but me, as the reader of this story, I actually don't think I want to defeat Mamiya Takuji. As crazy as that sounds, I do actually feel like what he did in chapter 3 was something he should do. Because I hate the bullies so much in chapter 4. I feel like, yeah, fuck it. Let them die. But Tomosane has his own reasons too, and that's to protect Hasaki.
勝てるのか？
ちゃんと得得できたらだよ。でもそんな簡単なもんじゃないよ。
分かっている。簡単でないことは。
なるほどね。変わってないんだね。
変わってない？
あ、いや単なる独り言さ。さてと、これがユキ姉の最後の享受だ。あんたが全てを乗り越えるため、最後の最後であんたが勝つため、手合いをしてやんよ。私でもできなかったあの最後の時のため。
Did Yuki say something?
どうった驚いた顔して。
What was that? I didn't see her hit me at all.
何今ので驚いてるの？
驚いてるも何も。今の一撃。
何予測ができなかった？
ああ、いつもみたいな感じが全くなかった。
何言ってるの、当たり前じゃん。ここは夢の中だよ。肉体を共有している同士での見切りは 筋肉に伝達された電気信号のタイムラグで反応するってことでしょ。
おう。
肉体に伝達する必要なんてないんだから、タイムラグなんてあるわけないじゃん。
つまりタイムラグによる攻撃回避は不可能。
どうだろうね。まああんたから攻撃してみなよ。
Most people would actually just fight like that though in the first place, without any sort of time lag.
不思議だね。タイムラグがないのだから攻撃の先読みはないはず。つまり当たるはず。にもかかわらずあんたの攻撃は当たらない。でも私からの攻撃は避けられない。おかしいね。なぜか攻撃は当たらない。防御もできない。
What's going on? She's not just reacting to my movements. It's like she's predicting them all beforehand.
さてと、実際に体で覚えなきゃね。これからが本格的な試練だよ。
I mean, if you know someone long enough, you'd be able to tell where they would aim in the first shot. Tomo-san is still thinking that Yuki is a part of himself. That's why he's like really losing a lot right now. Come on now, Tomo-san.
何疲れてるのよ。夢の中で疲れるわけないでしょ。
うるせえ。
Damn it. Yuki's right. Why am I breathing hard? This is just a dream.
なんだよ。全然ダメだな。雪姉はがっかりだぞ。
Now that I think of it, why is Yuki so strong? She should be as strong as I am. It's because you keep thinking that she's omnipotent. Maybe it's because this is a dream. No, in that case...
何雑念出してるんだよ。ダメだな。なんだよ雑だな。見てて攻撃食らってるじゃんかよ。ダメになってるじゃん。
くそ。
My attacks couldn't hit her. She avoided them all without difficulty. Why? Since this is a battle in a dream world where our bodies don't really exist, there's no delay between our brain and our muscles. Because we don't have physical bodies here. How can I feel pain in a dream? Because you don't actually think this is a dream? I could read in a book that you can hear, feel, taste, and smell in a dream. But it's supposed to be impossible to feel pain in a dream. So why am I feeling pain? What is pain? I collapse, falling to the ground. Even in the dream, it hurt to breathe. My entire body hurt. Why?
そんな鈍感だっけね、友様って。これじゃこのまま時間切れになるよ。
Time. I'm going to run out of time. If I lose consciousness here, I might never wake up again. If this lucid dream ends, there will be nothing left for me except the end. I won't be able to protect Asaki.
そんながむしゃらにやっても仕方がないよ。ここが現実世界なら肉体をいじめて得ることだって多いだろうけど、意識の中での戦いでそのことに何の意味があるの？
意識だけの戦い。
A battle happening between two minds. That's right. It hurts so bad, but it wasn't the real world. The world existed only in our minds. The pain I was feeling was only created by my mind. Only my mind.
それだけ肉体を酷使したんだからそろそろわかるんじゃないの？それともそれに気がつかずに終わるの？友さね。
Was there something I was supposed to understand from abusing my body? No. The truth is, I wasn't abusing my body at all. Then why did my body hurt so much?
こんなに。
It still hurt to breathe. Why did it hurt?
息の苦しさ。
Mysteriously, Yuki smiled. Why? Was that the answer? The pain of breathing, is that the answer?
夢の中で息が苦しいのは
Because in this state of half awakening, the mind mistakes the sleeping body for a waking one. In other words, it's the same as sleep paralysis.
金縛り
夢の中にあるのは主観時間だけ。もし仮にあんたが私の攻撃を恐ろしく早く感じているなら
I felt that Yuki's attacks were fast. Not just fast, unavoidable. Most people wouldn't be able to have this sort of, like, mental capacity to comprehend and be able to move around like that inside of the dream. That's true. Well, they would, but like I said, they would have to wake up after like a few seconds or something. Like my body was submerged in lead.
鉛になったよ
主観時間だけの意識の世界。もう一度明晰夢の意味を考えなよ。
Yuki's attacks were terrifyingly fast. They were ridiculously fast, but somehow I had started to see them with my eyes. But I couldn't dodge it. Yuki's fist struck me in the chest. Dull pain flowed through my breast. The shock from the blow sent me sprawling backwards several steps.
次
It was a straight punch, the hardest strike to dodge, because the distance is the shortest. But this time, I could follow its trajectory with my eyes. Then I realized for the first time, the sound of her fist cutting through air was stretched out, and everything I saw appeared to be in slow motion. Yuki's attacks weren't fast, I was just very slow. I took another punch, unable to dodge it. Pain ran through my body. But I noticed that the pain also seemed to spread more slowly. Everything was slower. That's right. Yuki wasn't particularly fast to begin with. What I hadn't realized before was how slow I was. After the attack, time sped up to normal speed again. In the moment when Yuki attacked, no, when either of us attacked, time slowed down to a crawl, like we were underwater. It was just like...
夢そのもの
そう、ここは夢なんだから。
This is a dream? I felt slow because it's a dream. My opponent was moving at normal speed, but my body would hardly move. Something very common. And I assumed the reverse of that common occurrence. I didn't think I was slow. I thought Yuki was just very fast. But that's not the truth. This happens all the time in dreams.
そう、夢でよく起こる事態。ならどうする？
Does it? I don't know. I actually think when I move in dreams, I was particularly very fast. I've even flown before in my dream. Yuki attacked again. The sound of her attack was slowly transmitted to me as her fist moved forward. Yuki wasn't fast, I was slow. Even knowing that, there was nothing I could do to react. I misunderstood the truth, but the result was the same either way. Yuki's attacks hit, and mine missed. No matter how hard I tried to push my body, it wouldn't move fast enough. Quite the opposite, the more I thought about it, the slower my body got. The next one struck me in the face. Then a thought occurred to me. Does getting punched really hurt? I expected the dull pain to erupt in my cheek. And when I thought that, the pain stopped and disappeared.
明晰夢。それをあんたは極めたいんでしょ？
Master it. I was trying to learn about lucid dreams from Yuki. I didn't come here to learn how to fight. My skills had an atrophy to the point where I needed lessons from Yuki. And of course, my martial prowess couldn't be inferior to Mamiya Takuji's either.
明晰夢そうかそういうことか
I found a simple answer. The most natural answer.
これは明晰夢なんかじゃないこれはただの夢だいや中途半端に覚醒した状態どちらかといえば金縛りの状況に近い
Okay.
なぜならば
Yuki moved to attack me again. I didn't dodge the attack. I didn't run. I moved straight forward to meet her fist. A lucid dream isn't just a dream that you recognize as a dream. It's a dream that you recognize for what it is, so that you can control it. Which... I think that's a typo there. Which means I can alter the dream as I wish. It's said that there was a tribe in Southeast Asia that had trained themselves in the art of lucid dreaming since ancient times. That technique involved recognizing a dream for what it was. For instance, the tribe members would talk about dreams with each other when they were awake. By talking about them, the dreams became encoded in language, assuming a form that could be more easily grasped and understood. And then, there was one thing they had to do when they realized it was a dream. That one thing was simply not running away. Most lucid dreams are born of nightmares. Agreed. A nightmare happens when a person creates an embodiment of their anxiety in a dream. And then they fear the nightmare. No. In truth, it is that embodiment of terror within the nightmare which they fear. There's no need to fear something in a dream. But no one is free from fear. Because they can't recognize that the dream is just a dream. Recognizing the dream for what it is, that alone isn't enough to create a lucid dream. A lucid dream is the inability to run from the embodiment of fear dwelling in the bottom of your heart. The important part is to conquer that fear. If you can beat back the fear, if in your dreams you feel no fear, Yuki's attacks didn't even graze me, cutting through the empty air. While what he's saying is probably true, I think it's impossible for people to conquer their fears even inside of a dream. Say I am afraid of spiders, right? Because of those like tiny little legs they have. I'm afraid of anything that has like multiple legs in general. Centipedes, spiders, you just name it. Tarantulas. Say in the dream I was chased by a fucking big ass spider and I got like gobbled up. There's no fucking way I would be able to conquer that fear. But if I was able to in some sort of miraculous way, maybe I'd be able to like master the art of lucid dreaming, true. But for most people, I think that's an impossibility. I think it would be, well, not impossible, but it would be super hard. I moved to hit her while she was open. Like, what is... See, what I'm trying to say is that, this dream is Tomosane trying to learn lucid dreaming from Yuki, right? But Tomosane isn't even experiencing his nightmare right now. This isn't a nightmare. He's actually cheating by having Yuki here to learn about lucid dream. What a cheater. I would feel like Tomosane's nightmare would have been maybe seeing Hasaki die in front of him, or maybe he would be the one that killed Hasaki. But that's not the dream right now. That's not what's currently happening. I doubt that Tomosane would be able to survive or be able that dream or nightmare of killing Hasaki. But if this is what he's currently experiencing, it's definitely possible to master lucid dreaming. I clench my fist. Just trying to point it out there, you know, like, Tomosane right here, this scene right here, this is fucking cheating. No hesitation. I might not hit. I might be powerless. I might not win. Eliminate all doubt. All I could think in that moment.
この攻撃は絶対に当たる。
My fist slammed into Yuki's cheekbone. There was no pain in my fist. Yuki was blown away just like that.
Yuki!
おいおい、手加減しろよ。
すまない。
たくん。
Then she rubbed her cheek and her split lip healed back to normal.
ってこと。
なるほど。俺は今の今まで明晰夢を見ているつもりだったわけか。
そういうことだ。
だったら、これまでの夢は？
もちろんあんたの夢だよ。でももちろん私の夢でもある。私たちが 意識上で出会った時に行っていることを無意識化、夢の中でやっただけだよ。
夢の中でやっただけ？
そういうこと。私たちが現実世界で出会う時、もちろんそれは現実でも何でもない。
Makes
この
sense,
世界と同じ
I suppose.
意識の世界のことでしかない。全ての脳が動いている状況だから、それをどうしてもたかだか意識の中の戦いだと認識できない。でも実際は同じなんだよ。私たちの世界はね、強く思った方がそのイニシアチブを取る。あんたは間宮拓司がこの意識世界のゲームマスターで、私たちはプレイヤーに過ぎないとか考えてるみたいだけど、大間違い。実際は誰がこの意識を支配するゲームマスターかなんて決まっていない。強く思った方に現実が傾くに過ぎない。
I mean, I suppose, but it's still his body, though.
だからあんたは明晰夢を望んだ。間宮拓司をゲームマスターの座から引き下ろすために。
That's probably what Tomosane wants, but like I said, I don't think I want Mamiya Takuji to get off his throne. I want him to do what he did in Chapter 3. I really do.
待て。ならなぜ明晰夢を使えるお前は間宮拓司を抑えられないんだ？
My question exactly too, a couple of minutes ago.
だからさ、今やって分かったでしょ。明晰夢ってさ、強く思うこと、恐怖に打ち勝つこと。私はね、夢や意識の世界は操作できるけど、現実世界までも自分で操作できるとは思ってない。
Okay, you're not making sense now, Yuki. If you can't control the real world, so can't I. What the heck?
現実世界すら操作できる？
今間宮拓司は確実に自分の意志で世界すら動くと信じてる。だって彼は自分が神の化身だと思っているから。
神の化身？
そう、彼はある地点から意識世界どころか世界全てが自分の意志に従うと感じてる。そんな人間に私の意志なんて叶うわけないでしょ。
And you think Tomosane's will could? The hell? Are you crazy?
そうなのか。
でも何？勝てないと思うならやめておきなよ。断言するけど、そんな心が少しでもあるんなら絶対に勝てないよ。
I don't like the attitude that Yuki's giving me. Like, she says that, but she says don't give up. But you're not exactly the one that's gonna be fighting Mamiya Takuji. What the fuck? You're actually gonna push the responsibility to Tomosane.
絶対に勝てない。
うん。
お前言ってたよな。
何が？
あいつの力が強まっているからこれが最後だって。
うん、そうだよ。
それ当たらないわ。
え？
俺間宮との戦いの前に葉崎に会いに行く。
ってそれ無理だって。だってそろそろ。
I understood what Yuki was saying. This lucid dream will disappear. Yuki's lucid dream will end here. As Yuki floated in unconsciousness, she must have even thought that she would never be able to rise to consciousness again. That's why she said this would be the end. I understand that. I understand.
浮上する瞬間。
I felt the presentiment. No, I felt the certainty. The future I believe in is undoubtedly the future that will come to pass. If he is the Son of God, sent to save the world, if he truly is the Savior, then I will destroy his claim to divinity. I will become the hero. But if this really happens just like what happens in Chapter 3, Tomosane... Ah! Oh my god, I have to censor that. Why would you say... Why would you show me that? Oh my god, why would you show me that? Alright, I think I have to do this. There was a noise. It was in the way. An unnecessary existence. Something that should be removed. It is. But if your position changes, that too changes. A difference in perspective. What sounds like plain noise to one person could be a revelation to another. In the year 1964, two researchers doing experiments in communication technologies discovered a certain noise. The unexplainable noise vexed the two researchers, so they attempted to rule out every possible source of the noise. Every possible source of interference, from the din of traffic to plain old bird shit on the antenna. Even after removing all possible interference, the noise wouldn't go away. Later, they realized the noise being recorded had its source in the genesis of the universe. What the fuck? It became clear that this radiation was left over from the Big Bang. They won the Nobel Prize for their discovery. A simple noise brought them glory. Humanity gained new scientific knowledge because they noticed the noise. If the position changes, if the observer changes, a simple noise can be the calling to a whole new world. True.
なるほど。そうなんだ。
Why would you show me that scene though? When you were thinking this shit.
魂の所在。無限回廊の世界模型。この回転の影絵の中で交わる影3つ。
お前は。
お前なんて名前ない。
違う。お前は誰だ。誰なんだ。
私は誰でもない。ただ終わらない天球儀を見つめてるだけ。
終わらない天球儀。
時間模型。面白い。その中で遊ぶ玩具と魂。
お前はその声。
こんにちは、間宮くん。私は綾菜。あなたは誰？
See, like, why would you show me that image if you're just gonna show me Ayana in the first place? That's so disturbing, you know? I'm still gonna keep the opacity, by the way.
俺は間宮拓司だ。
間宮拓司。嘘。間宮くんなら今はおねんね中。ここにはいない。
What a bizarre response. I look like Mamiya Takuji to normal people, but the person standing before me had realized I wasn't Mamiya Takuji. And she said he was taking a nap. I could tell she wasn't a normal schoolgirl.
俺は結城友実だ。それで、お前確か。
Someone from a class in this school. I'm not sure though.
水上由紀の知り合い。
I didn't know her myself. Memories of this girl were engraved in my hippocampus from Yuki's experiences.
うん。他にも間宮くんも知ってるし。あと、知ってるのは。
She pointed at me.
今会っていきなり知り合いか。そんなことより、なんでこんな時間にこんな場所で。
間宮くんに呼び止められた。
呼び止められた。
うん。屋上の給水タンクで遊んでたら間宮くんに呼び止められた。だからここに。
Oh, sorry. Why would she be playing on the water tank in the middle of the night? I was a bit curious about that, but it didn't really matter to me.
呼び止められて、それで？
お話ししてた。間宮くん、私の魂に触れようとしたからひび割れた。
An even stranger response. Normally, I would just think she was a bit of a mysterious girl, but somehow, I got the feeling that this girl wasn't normal. But that's why.
なるほど。お前の魂に触れようとしたから、奴の意識に隙ができた。それでその後、間宮拓司はどうした？
間宮拓司くんはいつでも君と共にあるんでしょ？
だとしても、今は俺の目の前にいない。
それは君が強い意志を持ってここに来たから。違う。
I came with a strong determination. Me.
ひび割れたと言っていたが、それは間宮拓司の意識がひび割れたという意味で理解して問題ないか？
うん。間宮くんの同一性にほんの少しのひび割れが入った。そのひび割れから君が彼を押しのけてここに来た。
Ayana, I used to like your cryptic shit, but the more I know about the story, the more I don't like you. I don't like how she's so high and mighty, like... Ugh.
俺が奴の意識を押しのけて。
うん。でもそれは少し驚き。君が今宿っているその肉体の支配権は 現在ほぼ間宮君が握ってたから。
なるほど。その中から俺が出てきたのが意外というわけか。
Maybe it was surprising, but I at least wasn't surprised that it happened. That's right, I had a feeling this would happen. Waking up at the final battle with Mamiya Takuji, being completely unable to find my consciousness in this world for even a moment before the battle. That's what Yuki said would happen. But
予感があった。
あ
somehow I knew I would wake up again. Why?
語り得ぬ者には沈黙を。奈落は覗くべきじゃない。あえて奈落を覗くことを勇気とは言わない。
あ、なんだそれ。
そんなことよりも大事なことがあるはず。それが君の意識をこの世界につなぎ止めた。
That's right. This girl's ramblings aren't important right now. The most important thing right now, the reason why I fought to reclaim a moment of consciousness.
君は素直だ。良い子だよ。
とりあえず綾菜って言ったっけ。感謝しておく。
なぜ？
お前のおかげなんだろ。よくわからんが。
私もよくわからん。
I didn't know the reason. The only thing I knew for sure was that Mamiya Takuji tried to come in contact with her, and then he lost consciousness. Doubt still filled my mind. If Mamiya Takuji's soul was fractured by coming in contact with this girl, that meant she was capable of interacting with our souls, just like the three of us can. That's the same thing as sharing the same body with us, but
肉体を共有はしていない。
あ
and she could even read my mind. But right now,
間宮拓司の魂がいつ頃帰ってくるか。
and when it does, what will happen to me?
それなら安心。間宮君なら当分出てこない。多分夜が明ける直前ぐらいまでは。
夜が明ける直前。
うん。それまでは帰ってこない。日が昇る前、この空が紫に染まるまでは君がその体の支配者。でも
Okay, I think it's safe. Like, I still wonder why the fuck they showed me the Futa Ayana. Like, come on.
紫に染まり始めたら奴は帰ってくる。
So that's it. I looked at the time. It was the 17th at 10:30 p.m. What? 17th? Didn't we fight on the 16th? Oh. Oh no, I guess I'm on the timeline where Yuki defeats Takuji. Oh no! I kinda didn't want this. Oh no! Saki had already returned home. Dawn would be after 4:30 a.m., so I just had to get home before then. Oh no. If I hurried, I could make it in time.
あ
何？
なんでお前が。
私も帰るところだから帰り道を揃う。
お揃いも何も。屋上からの道なんて。
あ、でも帰り道には気をつけた方がいい。
帰り道
What do you mean? The road home. That's right. I could tell something happened while I was unconscious. I learned how to control my lucid dreams, so I could perceive some of the things that Mamiya experienced. I wasn't as good as Yuki, so I didn't know the exact details, but I felt pretty sure that I was in a dangerous situation. Even if I didn't know the details, I was pretty sure there were people looking for me, at least here in the school. So I had to be careful in picking my route home. Alright.
忠告ありがとう。わかった。って、俺。
I was just lost in thought for a moment, and she disappeared when I averted my gaze. When I looked again, there was no one there.
綾菜。
I didn't even hear her footsteps. It was like she had just vanished into thin air. But more importantly, I had something I needed to do. went into the sewers through the old pool's entrance. When I was in the hot storage tank, I thought I heard someone. Water storage tank, sorry. But I was careful not to let them hear me. I just needed to get back home. I wanted to go through the sewers into the irrigation canal, and then out through the hole in the fence. I took the fire escape down from the third story and then cut across the courtyard, climbed down the manhole, and then went through the sewers and the irrigation canal. I knew I couldn't just walk out the front gate today.
これでもお尋ね者なんでな。裏門からってわけだな。
I thought there was supposed to be a route from the rooftop to the foundation of the building. What would he have to go through the courtyard? I took the ladder out of the irrigation canal and came out on the street. I normally walked down to get to and from school. It didn't look like anyone was watching this route. I didn't feel any eyes on me.
まだ電車は動いている時間だな。
I had plenty of time to get home. Saki. I began to run. If I ran to Suginomiya and got a train, I could get home before Hasaki went to sleep. My final battle would be tomorrow, just before dawn. I had to see her before the sun rises. There was still something I had to do. Why are all the lights off? Is she sleeping already?
Hasaki!
There was no answer. I didn't even hear the echo of my own voice. It was like my voice had been absorbed by the thick black curtain of darkness that covered the room.
Hasaki! Hasaki! いないのか?
I yelled for her over and over. There was no answer.
いない? Hasaki!
Oh, is this actually the night before or after Kagami? No, that should be tomorrow. So, if that was tomorrow, I don't know. Is it today? I guess Kagami is executed today, so I guess it would make sense that Tomosane died today. I searched the entire house. I looked in her room first, and then I searched my room, the study, and all the empty rooms. The bathroom, the bathtub. She would have yelled at me if she was in the bath, but I wasn't worried about that.
Hasaki!
Asaki was gone. Maybe I'm still in the correct timeline that's in chapter 3. If I am, I'm actually thankful because, like I said, I do want Mamiya Takuji to win this battle. She wasn't anywhere I looked. That's strange. Why isn't she home? Maybe she's at our mother's apartment. No, there's no way she would stay there late at night.
Hasaki!
Why? Why isn't Asaki here? Did Mamiya Takuji take her?
いや、多分。
That's not it. I really hope that's not it. If Mamiya Takuji tried to do something to Hasaki, there would definitely cause a disturbance in my consciousness. There would be some kind of disturbance or signal that I could feel. Thanks to Yuki's training, I could feel fragments of Mamiya's perceptions in the world of our subconscious. I would have definitely felt something if he had hurt Hasaki. Which means Mamiya Takuji hasn't done anything to Hasaki. I think.
なら、なぜHasakiがいないんだ。
あれ、もしかして友実くん?
Huh? I instantly reacted to the voice behind me. I shouldn't have let my guard down, even if I was in my own house. I can't believe I let someone sneak up on me. If he hadn't called out, I would have been done for.
誰だてめえ!
タンマ
This guy.
こんばんは。
貴様。
今は結城友実くんだよね。
This guy sure knows a lot of stuff. Why would he know this is Yuki Tomosane?
なんでお前が俺の名前を。それよりなんで家に。
待ってよ。あれでしょ。葉崎ちゃん探してるんだよね。
貴様が葉崎を。
なんでそうなるんだよ。ちょっと
いえ、貴様葉崎をどうした？
Oh, sorry.
お花畑が。
You need to calm down, Tomasane.
ひどいよ。死ぬって。
すまない。お前がいきなり背後に立つからというよりも不法侵入で正当防衛だろ普通に。
いやさ、そうとも言えるけど、一応は許可取ってるんだよ。ほら鍵。
なんでお前がうちの鍵を？まさか。
違う。葉崎ちゃんに頼まれてたんだよ。もし家に友実くんが帰ってきたら知らせてくれってさ。
Aw, why would Asaki know you though?
うちに俺が？
うん。なんかね、葉崎ちゃんこの家に帰りたくないんだってさ。
帰りたくない？葉崎が？
うん。まあ簡単に言えばさ、もうこの家に私を知っている人はいないってことらしいよ。
木村、どうやら俺の、いや俺たちの秘密を知っているらしいな。
うん。君ら多重人格なんだってね。最初はにわかに信じられなかったけどさ、ああいうのって狂言の類だと思ってたからさ。
You don't think Mamiya Takuji is a nutcase?
それで葉崎は今どこにいるんだ？
バー白州郷だよ。葉崎ちゃんがバイトしている先のさ。
白州郷？
うん。そこで最近は寝泊まりしているよ。あそこのマスターが彼女を保護してる。
マスターが？
うん。あの人って君の師匠だろ？古武術の師範代って話だよね。だったらあの人の元が一番安心じゃないの？判断的には正しいんじゃない？
そうか。店にいたのか。
彼女落ち込んでたよ。なんでも今は新しい人格と間宮拓司って人格しかいないんでしょ？新しい人格、水上由紀さんだっけね。
そうか。というか、なんでお前そこまで知ってるんだ？
葉崎ちゃんに信用されてるからさ。
葉崎め、こんな怪しい分野なんて。
なんでだよ。僕のどこが怪しいんだよ。
怪しいだろ。お前の姿を見るたびによく職質に合わないか不思議だ。
ああ、よく職質に合うよ。
So he has. I'm surprised he's still working this job.
だからさ、僕は悪い人じゃないんだよ。白州教のマスターだって僕を褒めてくれるよ。あんたは真なるジャーナリストだってさ。
そりゃ釜を掘られるフラグだ。
That's a scary thought.
マジで？
それか気分良くさせてバーに金を落とさせるための方便だ。
ああ、それあるかもしれないな。
はあ、取材対象自体に接触しまくりだな。もう少し隠れてできないのか？
取材対象は間宮拓司だよ。僕は間宮拓司にはバレてないはずだよ。
間宮拓司が取材対象？
ああ、僕はね。友実くんでも水上由紀さんでもなく、あの間宮拓司に興味がある。
なぜだ？
やっぱり知らないんだ。なるほど。多人格が支配してる時のことは知らないって本当なんだな。
いや、少しは知っている。間宮拓司はインターネットを使って恐怖を作り出し、人を集めている。
あれ、知ってるの？確か意識がない時のことは知らないって。
前まではな。事情が変わって少しならあいつがやっていることがわかるようになった。
マジで？だったらいろいろ聞きたいことがあるんだよ。例えばさ、15日の夜中に赤坂めぐと北見里子を自殺現場に呼んだよね。
だから言ってるだろ。少しだ。詳細までわからない。大まかな事実しかわからない。
そうか、それは残念だ。
そんなことより 相変わらず俺に張り付いてたんだな。
当たり前じゃん。若者の薬物汚染を取材してたら、その取材対象の一人が事故死。その後に同じ学校の女子が他校の生徒と共に飛び降り自殺。
So he was the one that's tailing Shirayama, I see.
さらに教師がまた転落死。こんなの取材しないやつなんてジャーナリストじゃないよ。
ジャーナリストね。三流士だろ。
ジャーナリズムは反骨精神だよ。三流なんじゃない。あえて主流派でないだけ。
そうか。そりゃ高邁で素晴らしい思想だな。どうでもいいが。
そんな感じでさ、間宮拓司君本人には会えないんだけど、他の人格、新しい人には会ったよ。
I don't remember meeting you when I was playing Chapter 2.
つうか、見たって言った方が正しいかな。
Okay.
水上由紀さんという方。
ユキに会ったって。お前から見たら全部一緒だろ。
うん。確かに違いはかなり微妙だね。前知識がなきゃ多重人格だなんてわからないよ。よくもまあ、3つもある人格をうまくカモフラージュしているよね。最初、僕のイメージだと人格変化って声とか態度とか一人称とかも変わると思ってたよ。
It's changed for the sake of the visual novel.
一人称はコロコロ変わるだろ。
そうだね。それ言ったら僕自身だって時には俺って言うし僕とも言う。時と場合によっては私なんて言ったりもする。あと性格だってそれなりにムラがある。機嫌がいい時、悪い時、はしゃいでいる時、落ち込んだ時。考えてみれば不思議な話だよね。
It is, and I kind of hate the fact that you have to do that in today's society. Well, not even today's society. You have to do it like even a lot longer than that.
何が？
いやさ、君たち見てて思ったよ。言われてみれば多重人格だってさ。でもその違いを考えるとごく普通の我々だって当てはまるんだよね。なんで僕らは知っている誰か、見ている一つの肉体の中がいつでも同じだなんて信じるんだろう。
I don't know. But I do know my own voice, and I would think that if I was actually insane, I would hear someone else's voice instead of my head. Well, when you do have dark thoughts, maybe you could say that, you know, some sort of darker version of you exists, but in the end, I would still say that that's you. That's why I say that in Mamiya Takuji's case, even though he has multiple disorders, multiple identity disorder like this, I would say that Minakami Yuki and also Tomosane Yuki, at the end of the day, this is like a part of him. Like, I'm not an expert on DID like clienteles, but I really do think when you're traumatized, your personalities, even though they might be fractured, they are still a part of your personality. Some might be more angrier than you, some might be more, you know, smarter than you, but it's still you in the end.
同じ肉体だからって同じ魂なんて限らない。だってさ、一つの肉体がその時々で信じられないぐらい違うように見えることがあるでしょ？
I wouldn't say so.
だからそんな人だと思わなかったって言葉があるんだろう。あと人が変わってしまったとか。
そうそう、そんな人だと思わなかったとか言うよね。でもその言葉だって相手を同一なものとして認識してるからだよ。
I think it's not because we're just talking to one single person. I think it's just you're basing your thoughts on that person just on just some specific action that they do. Like, say you judge a criminal because the fact that he's a criminal, you think that, yeah, that guy's a bad guy. But if you see the context of what he did, maybe he had to kill to protect his family, right? In some countries, even if you protect your family and you killed someone, you would still be labeled a criminal, most likely.
あのな、 お前と無駄な話している時間なんてないんだよ。俺は葉崎と大事な用事がある。情報を与えてくれたことには感謝するが、これで無駄話は終わりだ。
I ran to the entranceway.
待ってよ。
うるさい。お前と無駄話なんてしている時間などないんだ。もうすぐ終電だ。
終電？ここから走ったって間に合わないよ。
間に合わないじゃ済まないんだよ。邪魔だ。
待ってよ。
うるせえ。俺には時間がないんだ。
だからさ、僕車だからさ、杉宮の白州橋まで送っていくって。
Such a coincidence, huh, that this guy would come to Mamiya Takuji's house just like this at this time of day. Such a big coincidence, don't you think?
車？
うん。どっちにしろ君が家に着いたら連れて行くように言われてるんだよ。だから急いで電車に乗る必要もないよ。
How would Asaki suddenly know that I was gonna come out when she's not even living in the same house anymore?
おう。
How would she know?
そうか。
Oh, sorry. What's going on? I didn't expect that at all. I was riding in that shady journalist's Kimura's car. Apparently, this Kimura guy was pretty well acquainted with Asaki and Master. Somehow, that happened without me knowing about it at all. But maybe I should have expected that. I had a vague sense of Mamiya Takuji and Minakami Yuki's experiences, but I didn't have a clue what was going on otherwise. I had no idea what Hasaki had been doing the past few days. I was just glad. I was glad to hear that she was safe. I opened the bar's distinctive heavy door. How long has it been? It hadn't been that long, but it felt nostalgic, like I hadn't been there in months.
こんにちは。葉崎いますか？
あら。
どうも、木村です。
ああ。ということは。
とも兄さん。
ああ、そうだ。友実だ。
Please don't cry in my ear.
おい、葉崎。
会えないって思ってたよ。なんか拓司兄さんがどんどんすごいことになって。
すごいことか。確かに。
とも兄さんは記憶がないから知らないと思うけど、人が死んだり多くの人が行方不明になったり。
いや、微妙な記憶はたどれる。一応あの男とは脳を共有しているからな。
Good BGM though.
あら、そんなことできた？
ここ最近で手にしました。訓練で。
それにしてもなんか少し大人っぽくなったわね。何か変わったわね。何かあったの？
I'm surprised these people can still differentiate, like, even though they have the same body and, maybe they have different personalities, but technically Mamiya Takuji was the one that's doing all these shady stuff. Abducting people, giving them drugs, making them go crazy, and then at the end of the day, they're all gonna commit suicide. Wouldn't any normal people still try to get him in jail? Why would this Kimura guy help us out?
あ、いや、これといって、強いて言えば間宮拓司にボコボコにされて、その後夢の中をさまよってました。
夢の中？
ああ、少しユキに会いまして。
ユキに？あ、そう。
Master gave me a knowing smile.
少しあの子の面影があるわね。
あの子？
ああ、いや、こっちの話よ、こっちの話。それより葉咲ちゃんに大事な話あるんじゃない？
はい。
急いでたじゃない。早くしてあげなさいよ。
はい。
ん？
その前に マスタ
何？
ー、表出てください。
表？何？二人っきりの話？
違います。俺と二人で外に出てください。
青かん。
違うわ、表出ろって言ってるんだ。
どうしたの？珍しい。
珍しいっていうよりも初めてですよ。師範代に表出ろなんて自殺行為です。
でも表出ろなんでしょ？
はい、お願いします。
いいわよ。
とも兄さん。
本当はお前に一言だけ伝えるために帰ってきただけだ。だけどその一言の前に確かめたいことがある。
Oh, this is a really good BGM. I really like it.
とも兄さん。
俺は夢を見た。
夢？
そう言ってたわね。ユキに会ったって。
はい、ユキに会いました。そしてそこで俺は夢の扱い方を教わりました。
夢の扱いね。明晰夢ってやつ？
知ってるのですか？
うん。あれは武道の世界に通じる境地だからね。
そうなんですか。だったらなおさら表に出てください。
何よ、表出ろ出ろって盛っちゃって。
そういう言い方はキモいのでやめてください。
何？マスター？とも兄さん？
少し席外す。
そんな、せっかく久しぶりに会えたのに。
ああ、大丈夫だ。すぐに戻る。
Hello, future Azai here. Just making a quick outro for the current episode. So I played a bit too long. As usual, this happens. This keeps happening because, you know, sometimes... Well, in Tomosane's case, I was actually... I wasn't like... I don't know, the drive was different when I was playing through Chapter 5. In Chapter 4, I played through Zakuro's route like in a very long session because I wanted to get it over with because I didn't like it that much. In Takuji's case, I played it in like long sessions because I don't know, I guess I kind of want to see what happens the next time, right? I was interested. I was like very mystified about what happened. In Tomosane's case, it felt natural for me to just play long. I don't know, I guess I gotten used to Tomosane. I have to say this though. Whether I chose Tomosane or Takuji, I probably would, like if I had to choose between Tomosane or Takuji, I'd probably choose Takuji. But I don't know. Well, enough rambling. I don't really have anything to say at all, to be honest. I just want to give my thoughts about what happened, I guess. During this recording, I'm already finished with Chapter 5, by the way. Well, at least one ending of Chapter 5. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Next part is gonna be the last part of Chapter 5. Or at least, you know, one of the alternate ends. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.